Hi, I'm Mike. A little over a year ago, we put out a video about putting out the bulls. That video was banned, then censored, and then buried. Well, we don't learn from our own mistakes sometimes, so now we're doing it again as we take a look at sex on the ranch and the bulls head out to work on our Wyoming Life. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us once again. Be sure to subscribe, follow us, and explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. Mother Nature rules on the ranch. And not being from this lifestyle, the first time I was around for breeding season, I was a bit shocked. But I wasn't the only one. Last year, when we put out our video of putting the bulls out with the cows, it did great. It brought thousands of views, new subscribers, which all translated into people who got a chance to learn where their food comes from, just like we had to, coming from the corporate jobs to help out on the family ranch. But that didn't last long. The video of the bulls headed out to work was reported as sexually inappropriate. YouTube shut it down. It was censored. And although it's still available, it's not being suggested on YouTube. The ranch isn't making a dime off the video that we spent tons of time on. So, in order to prepare for that happening this year, well, we took a couple of precautions. I guess you live and learn. First, we're not monetizing this video. So you know, and we know right off the bat, the ranch will not be making a cent from it. That hopefully will keep it from getting squashed later. Secondly, we're gonna approach the subject of cattle mating to make more calves for the ranch, which eventually will be sold to keep the ranch running and my family from starving. Well, because some folks take this so seriously. We're going to approach the subject with the professionalism, the sophistication, and the refinement and elegance that it deserves. Or not. But before we get to the lovin', we got to get the boys to the girls. Tab A has to go to slot B. And in order to make that happen, we have to go get a trailer and load them up and take them to work. So we're using our 16-foot aluminum trailer today, which I think it's 16 foot, maybe it's 20 foot. I don't know how long it is, never measured it. But that's funny right there. Okay, so we're using the aluminum trailers so that we can hopefully fit all 5 of the guys into one trailer, get them all moved down there at once so that there's as little bickering as possible. The problem with the aluminum trailer is that one of those bulls can actually kick the side out of this thing without even trying. So we're gonna be, we're not gonna be careful. We're gonna just try to get it done as fast as possible. So if you'll notice, we're a little off. So we're just going to pull forward a little bit, wiggle it a little bit until we get it to fit. All right, so they always say that the bulls are ready to go to work this time of year. That's kind of what the saying is, that the bulls know what time of year it is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back this trailer up to the bulls' loading chutes. We're gonna open the gates and see if they come and load themselves up. If they're ready to go, that's a good indication that they know what time of year it is. Otherwise, we gotta go help them a little bit. But I'm honestly, I really have no idea what's gonna happen, if they're gonna load themselves up or not. We'll find out. So here's something that I figured out when you're loading bulls, is they're so wide, they have so much girth that you have to be lined up perfectly right or they're not gonna fit through the door. We open it up and that's where they're gonna go. Now we're gonna go open some gates and let them come on in. So the horses are over there. They're out of the way and they won't get in here and mess with us. We're gonna go down here, open up a couple gates, and hopefully the bulls just come walking right through and load on the trailer, and I don't have to do a darn thing. Hey, bulls! Bulls! And as the bulls meander around and hopefully someday work their way towards the gate, we can take a look at the cows and see how they're anticipating the bulls' return for the year. And like almost every date I've been on, the anticipation builds like a storm in the distance. While at the same time, the guys are oblivious, eating or just laying around. We're gonna have to get them up and moving in the right direction. And the belief that the bulls know what time it is, well, that may just be bull. Today we're moving 5 bulls up and into the loading corral. And because they can't take care of business themselves, we're gonna give them a hand. These 5 bulls will be servicing our breeding herd of about 150 cows. By the numbers, each bull will have to impregnate 30 cows. Now they'll be staying in with the cows for about 10 weeks, so each bull just has to find 3 cows each week. Now I had friends in the military that can do that with their eyes closed, and I think actually most of the time they did have their eyes closed. And since it's just me out here moving these bulls, we take it super easy. No reason to get them worked up. And once we're into tighter quarters, it's even more important to go slow and easy. Nothing like looking down the barrel of over 10,000 pounds of bull, staring at you like you owe money. Well, boys, trust me, you'll enjoy where we're heading as we slip into the trailer and head down the road where love awaits.
All over the world, everybody join in. Start a love train, love train. All over the world now, join in. Love ride, start a love train, love train, love train.
Boyfriend's back and we're gonna be in trouble.
And with the boyfriend's back and the sun setting in the distance, the mood is right for love. And what is eventually the continuation of the ranch, and the only job these boys really have.
Stronger and stronger. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing, sexual healing. Oh, baby, makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual.
Because honestly, if it wasn't for the bulls of the ranch, we'd never make it year to year. And for that, they deserve some honest recognition.
He's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 let's hear it for the boy.
So that's pretty much it. It's all about the wham bam, thank you ma'am, and everybody moves on with their life. The whole world, at this point, the whole ranch anyway, is all about sex. Whether you're a caveman or a vegetarian, we'd all be hungry without it. Thanks for coming along today and having a little bit of fun. Of course, this video, like I said earlier, not monetized at all. I don't even know if you'll ever see it, but if you do, I hope you enjoyed it. You can always head to our website and support us by purchasing our t-shirts on our website. Also, you can support us on Patreon. There's a link down in the description. Till I see you again, please subscribe and have a great week. And thanks for joining us in our Wyoming Life.